Hi, friends, and welcome back in. It has been a minute, and I needed to share this video. I also always am trying to use my platform for good, and I don't want to get into too much detail, but there has been a huge reason I have not been making much content pretty much since January 1st. I think I've put up a dozen, maybe dozen videos, not my normal content, as you all know. Thank you guys so much for reaching out on email to me. So many of you are my friend, and you are my extended family. It's a tough one, so I will give you a trigger warning. You should click out of this video right now if you are sensitive to trauma or maybe have things going on in your life. I just will give you that much of a warning. You should click out. With that said, I don't want to get into too much graphic detail, but I'm such a person of faith, but I'm also a person of, I live on the honor system. And I've been like that my whole life, and certainly the last many years. This has been shocking at best, and I'm trying. I'm trying. So give me a minute, guys. To even make this video is torture, if I'm being honest. It feels like torture. So that's why it's taken me a minute to make it. And I've, should have put this video up in the last several weeks, but I've been in just complete shock, basically frozen for weeks. But I'm going to try and do my best here. So I want to skim the highlights because I have a platform that if anybody sees this, maybe it can help too. To skim the highlights, friends. And right at the very 1st of January, I got a call. As all of you know, my mom's been in a facility, and she was sent over to the local hospital, and I did not find out for weeks after admissions that she had aspirating pneumonia, which means that this had been going on for some time in the facility, that the fluid leaked outside of her lungs into her entire thoracic cavity, which is called aspiration pneumonia. And without going into great detail, I just was never really told anything other than, calling me for an authorization. We need to put in a chest tube. She has infection. It was really hazed over. And it was just a series of extreme miscommunication. And so I was getting really worried, but I was calling all the time and, what's an update? What's this? What's that? And at the end of the day, the bottom line is I get a call. Bear with me, guys. Just 2 weeks ago, after 5 weeks of being frozen and feeling helpless and just completely in the dark, that I should probably change my mom's post form, because I'm her power of attorney, to a DNR. And then another series of events occurred, and I went and saw her myself, and nothing made sense. And I'm like, huh. But I just never got correct communication from a myriad of doctors for weeks. And I finally got a call from a social worker the other day that I should probably put my mom on hospice. They can go on and off. I'm like, okay. And then I got another call the next day about the complications that would probably start occurring. And I had no idea she was at end stage dementia, because nobody ever told me for weeks. and months. And so I made the most difficult decision I've ever had to make in my life to let her go. And I pulled hospice in. They were not even in there 3 hours to get her comfortable. And my mom has passed on and gotten her wings. And with the Lord, she has gone home. But it was extremely unexpected. Sorry, guys. Because I did not know she was in end-stage dementia. My apologies. This is why I have not been making many videos for about 6 weeks now. What was going on in January was very, very difficult, and I couldn't really comprehend what was happening, but nothing would have prepared me for what just did happen. The good news is that at some point I'll have joy to celebrate her, that she is in a healthy body and happy with the Lord in her forever home. But I'm not quite there yet, obviously. And this is why it was really, really hard for me to make this video. Because it's really hard to put yourself out there and talk about real stuff. Which is why I've been kind of just like silent on my channel and just trying to process and deal with the extreme amount of trauma I've just dealt with and unprecedented circumstances that nobody should ever have to go through. My mom was, it's really hard to say that with a W, beautiful, full of life, gave everything to everybody, a free spirit, and amazing, highly intelligent, educated, well-read. She could tell you every single First Lady story, read every book. Just a beautiful, beautiful person. And I'm kind of not really processing it quite yet, the grief and the stages. But I'm going to try to get myself together here and get back to taping and getting back to designing, because the one thing I do know, without any question, is that my beautiful mother loved my jewelry. And I've mentioned this throughout the year of my channel. She's my biggest cheerleader. She was so amazed. You can make jewelry. Oh my gosh, I wish your grandma could see. But my mom was always done to the nines, you know, always done to the nines with her jewelry, her pumps, her brooches, you know, her scarves, her blazers. She was just beautiful inside and out. And that's what she would want me to do, is just get back on that mat and start designing and figuring out how to go forward. I find peace in the fact that I know she's healthy and has a healthy body. And I know where she is. With that, I would like to share a picture of my beautiful mom. This was when she was in college. And that big, big smile. And her dresses. This would have been back in the 60s, 70s. She was into tap and ballet. She was very musical. But that smile, she just always had a big, big smile. And this is probably about maybe 25 years ago. Just that smile, just a big, big, beautiful smile. She was just beautiful. She is beautiful. And with that, friends, I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. I'm sorry I couldn't get through it without this, but I am in shock, I think. It feels surreal. And I think it'll just take a minute. I will try to get back on the mat designing soon. I've just done a couple of videos. I had a really good day yesterday and was able to get some stuff up, but this is very fresh. My mom just got her wings and joined the Lord just a few days ago. So it's just process, guys. I want to leave you with thank you for your patience and continued support and kindness and just sticking with me and not unsubscribing to my channel as I'm just trying to get this business built. I feel like that most certainly will honor my mom doing what I love, doing what she would say are your God-given talents, what you're meant to do. And I look forward to pulling it together here and getting back on the mat. Lord knows I need distraction, but I'm kind of stuck in my designing right now, as you can imagine. I'm kind of like in a stuck, frozen mode. But every day is a new day. So thank you, guys. I will leave you with something that I love so much. To gaze upon the beauty of the Lord and to see him in his temple. For in my day of trouble, he will keep me safe in his dwelling. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. And God bless each and every one of you. And thank you for sticking with me. Until next time, friends. Hug your loved ones. Live every day. Don't take one for granted. And I love you guys. Until the next one, be blessed.